In this episode of the Huberman Lab podcast, Andrew Huberman interviews David Goggins, a retired Navy SEAL and ultramarathon runner. Goggins is also a best-selling author and is currently studying to become a paramedic. The conversation delves into Goggins' incredible journey from a challenging childhood to his current pursuit of excellence in various fields. David Goggins is a retired Navy SEAL who served in Iraq and Afghanistan. He is also a highly accomplished ultramarathon runner, often running distances longer than 200 miles. He has been inducted into the International Sports Hall of Fame and holds a Guinness World Record for the most pull-ups completed in 24 hours. Goggins has authored two best-selling books, Can't Hurt Me and Never Finished, which cover his autobiographical description of overcoming a challenging childhood and transforming himself into the influential man he is today. Goggins describes his challenging childhood, including an abusive home and school environment. He struggled with obesity and a lack of positive resources directed his way. He shares that he had to navigate a difficult inner dialogue to transform himself into the person he is today. Goggins emphasizes the importance of discipline and the daily struggle he faces to impose self-discipline in his life. Despite his struggles with ADD and ADHD, Goggins has dedicated himself to studying and learning the intricacies of medicine and becoming a paramedic. He describes his process of studying, which involves writing down information repeatedly to memorize it. He emphasizes the necessity of focus and discipline in his approach to learning, highlighting the daily effort it takes for him to retain information and prepare for tests. Goggins talks about the concept of friction as a catalyst for growth. He explains that every aspect of his life, from studying to running, involves suffering and hard work. He emphasizes that the journey to greatness is not easy and requires constant focus and dedication. Goggins also discusses the impact of his childhood experiences on his mindset and the anger he has developed as a result. Goggins discusses the absence of a carrot in his approach to life, highlighting that his motivation comes from the constant push to avoid failure and mediocrity. He emphasizes that his journey has been driven by the all-stick and no-carrot approach, where he focuses on pushing himself forward without the promise of rewards or positive reinforcement. Goggins shares his frustration with the portrayal of success and motivation in mainstream media, and emphasizes the need for people to confront the harsh realities of life. He encourages individuals to embrace the daily struggle and to push themselves beyond their comfort zones in order to achieve personal growth and success. Goggins shares his personal journey of building willpower and mental toughness, emphasizing the importance of doing things that one doesn't want to do. He describes how he had to constantly push himself to overcome challenges and develop the willpower to achieve his goals. Huberman explains that the anterior mid-cingulate cortex is a brain area that grows in response to doing things one doesn't want to do, and it is also linked to the dopamine reward pathway. Goggins and Huberman discuss how the anterior mid-cingulate cortex can grow and shrink based on the level of friction and challenge one experiences in life. Goggins emphasizes that the process of building willpower and mental toughness is not easy or enjoyable. He describes it as the suck and haunting, highlighting the constant struggle and discomfort that comes with pushing oneself to do things that are difficult. He explains that the process of building willpower is not about finding shortcuts or hacks, but rather about embracing the difficulty and discomfort of the journey. Goggins shares his personal experience of being overweight and out of shape, and how he had to confront his own limitations and push through the mental and physical barriers to transform himself. He emphasizes the importance of examining oneself and finding the inner strength to overcome challenges. Goggins explains that the process of building willpower and mental toughness is a personal journey that requires self-examination and a strong internal drive. Goggins reflects on his journey of self-discovery and the process of understanding his own limitations and strengths. He emphasizes the importance of being honest with oneself and embracing the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. Goggins shares personal experiences of overcoming obstacles, including his struggle with a stutter and the journey to build confidence and resilience. He highlights the significance of self-awareness and the impact it has on personal growth and development. Goggins discusses the process of building internal resilience and the ability to overcome adversity through mental fortitude. He emphasizes the importance of training the mind and developing a strong internal dialogue that fosters self-belief and determination. Goggins shares how he has cultivated a mindset that allows him to navigate challenges and setbacks with unwavering resolve, drawing from his own experiences of facing adversity and pushing through mental and physical barriers. Goggins emphasizes the value of the unseen work, which encompasses the internal struggles, sacrifices, and relentless effort that contribute to personal growth and achievement. He explains that true confidence and self-reliance come from the internal work and the ability to draw strength from within, rather than seeking external validation or rewards. Goggins encourages individuals to embrace the process of self-discovery and internal transformation, recognizing that the journey may be difficult, but ultimately leads to empowerment and self-mastery. Goggins underscores the power of the mind as the most potent tool for personal transformation and resilience. He emphasizes the importance of feeding the mind with positive mental nutrients, internal dialogue, and self-belief. Goggins shares that the brain is the most powerful weapon and that individuals have the capacity to cultivate their own internal medicine cabinet of mental strength and resilience. He encourages individuals to tap into their internal resources and harness the power of their minds to overcome challenges and achieve their goals. Goggins expresses his frustration with being misunderstood and the tendency for people to focus on external aspects of his persona, such as his physical feats or use of profanity. He emphasizes that the true essence of his message lies in the internal work, mental resilience, and the unseen battles that have shaped his mindset and approach to life. Goggins highlights the importance of individuality and the need for each person to find their own path to self-discovery and personal growth, rather than seeking external validation or following a prescribed formula. Goggins emphasizes the importance of internal dialogue and the need to develop a strong, two-way conversation within oneself. He explains that the unconscious mind is the supercomputer of the brain and that most people don't do the work to understand how their unconscious is controlling them. Goggins believes that by going inward and engaging in a dialogue with oneself, one can gain access to the unconscious mind and understand how it influences thoughts, emotions, and actions. Goggins describes his own process of internal dialogue as a daily practice of going into the dark cupboards of his mind, confronting his fears, failures, and insecurities, and cleaning out the negative thoughts and emotions that hold him back. He emphasizes the need to confront the uncomfortable truths within oneself in order to grow and achieve success. Goggins shares his personal journey of self-mastery and personal growth, highlighting the importance of facing one's fears and failures in order to achieve success. He explains that he had to teach himself how to fail properly before he could experience victory, and that this process required years of sacrifice, suffering, and diligent work on himself. Goggins emphasizes the need to develop a strong sense of self-awareness and authenticity in order to navigate the challenges of life. He believes that by confronting the darkest aspects of oneself and engaging in a daily practice of self-reflection and introspection, one can gain a deeper understanding of their own motivations, fears, and desires. Goggins encourages listeners to confront their fears, failures, and insecurities in order to achieve personal growth and success. He believes that by developing a strong internal dialogue and engaging in a daily practice of self-mastery, one can overcome the challenges of life and achieve their full potential.